YOLO, what's going on, everybody? Back out here again today to do another predictive, preemptive video that I love to bring to you each and every day. Why? Because I believe that what you believe in your heart and speak in your minds will eventually become your words and your reality. And if you can see it in your mind, then you can hold it in your hand one day. And I believe that it is imperative that we get back into understanding finance and understanding how the world really works, because when we understand these things, we understand that everything is planned out. And I believe that I can help guide people into financial freedom. And I do not say this lightly. I believe it's an imperative that we hedge against the rate of inflation caused by endless money printing by our governments all around the world each and every day, all year long. And I say none of these things lightly, you guys. I'm here to document my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system, the evolution of money, and the greatest transition of wealth the world will ever witness. And I do not say these things lightly. You know what I do? I come out here and I share news about bullish cryptocurrencies that we are invested in. This is not, again, financial advice. This is just me documenting my journey, sharing with you my path, and hopefully it helps you along your way. With all that being said, we'll go ahead and get straight into the news. I apologize for not transitioning my screen the other day, but we're going to go ahead and make sure we do that today for you guys. Transition, and let's get started. We got some bullish news breaking already about Bitcoin. We see that El Salvador president vows to make Bitcoin legal tender. And that is very bullish. We're going to start the video off right there because we've got to remember what the IMF said. And I'm going to share with you in just a moment a short video of what they told us before if a country had chose to make a cryptocurrency their form of currency. So a little bit about this article. He was speaking at the Bitcoin conference. The 39-year-old said adopting the cryptocurrency will have both short and long-term benefits, including an increase in jobs and boosted investment in El Salvador. This article talks about how he gains support. It talks about the world and how it moves towards crypto adoption. Very bullish. We've been talking about that. We see he says he seems set on adopting the nevertheless volatile BTC Bitcoin, which has seen considerable fluctuation this year. Other nations, however, are exploring central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, that we know will run on the Interledger protocol with Ripple. They've already built a private ledger for the central banks. Okay, and we see that China, for one, has been processing with its digital yuan. Its government is yet to announce an official timeline for the central bank digital currencies rollout. Nevertheless, its pilot program currently involves several retail platforms as well as private banks, and they've already started airdropping millions and millions of dollars of their digital yuan to their residents. We've got to remember that. So let's go right here and listen to Brad Garlinghouse at a meeting with the IMF in 2018, you guys. Remember what Ross Leclow said from the IMF.
In their accounts. All right, with that, we'll turn it over to questions. And I see a bunch of questions on the screen, which I can't really read from here, but we're supposed to pick some. Can you see those? Oh, there's 2 votes.
We tried.
Do you see IMF holding crypto assets in the future? They're over here, that's easier. You want to take one? Go for it. The first one's for you. IMF. Do you see IMF holding crypto assets in the future? Now, I did not put that up there.
Remember, I'm from the legal department. I'm supposed to be very conservative about these things. I don't want to go into great details about
Maybe I should take what the IMF is going to do. I think we stunned Ross into silence with that one.
For that to happen, okay, under the current legal framework, some country would have to use a crypto asset as its currency.
Which goes to the next question that was on the list, actually. Will central banks issue digital currency become a reality in the next few years?
Well, again, there's a lot of work being done this by a number of central banks in different regions of the world. I think generally speaking, many of these central banks are coming to the conclusion that they don't see the benefits right now of doing it, but they're very seriously considering the use case. And I think as word proceeds, they need to.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Do we see central banks using digital currencies in the future? He said they weren't interested in it then, but that's all you're seeing talked about now. That's all they're talking about. You see the feds coming out and introducing a discussion paper they're going to release to the people to get their input on it. They don't care what you say. They're doing it. They've been doing this. You heard what he said. A country would have to adopt a digital currency, cryptocurrency, as its form of payment, as its form of currency. And we just saw that. And you wonder why I'm so bullish and you think cryptocurrencies aren't going anywhere. That's probably why we see Texas governor signs law creating legal framework for cryptocurrency investments. The law amends/adapts commercial law to blockchain and crypto assets and defines virtual currencies. And you guys wonder why I'm so bullish, you guys. Come on now. We know Texas or Florida 1 is going to lead the charge in this. Come on now. Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed into law a measure creating a legal framework for cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology in the hopes of making his state a magnet for the industry. The way Wyoming has become, and what Miami Mayor Francis Suarez, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, is trying to do with that city. I've told you Miami's going to become the Singapore of the United States, the central hub of cryptocurrencies. Wyoming and Nebraska are starting to become very, very crypto friendly, passing laws, allowing banks like Kraken. We also saw Avanti become digital asset banks. Come on now. Blockchain is a booming industry that Texas needs to be involved in. I just signed a law for Texas to create a master plan for expanding the blockchain industry in Texas. Go listen to what Greg Abbott says. Go read this article and do your research around what they're doing in Texas. Come on now, I'll share that in the comment section down below. We see right here from Micah 5254. Anyone seen this? Elon Musk is a part of XRP management team. And a friend of mine, BQ, shared this with me as well. And it shows us right here from Forbes.com that there's a connection with XRP and Elon Musk. Elon Musk was brought on board to the XRP management team. It happened very recently, so his entire role is not yet defined. But with his PayPal background and his innovation history, he will likely increase efficiency of the process and provide valuable input on any obstacles that arise. In a brief interview, he described XRP as a central ledger system expanding across the globe rather than each country having its own system. Come on now, and you wonder why we so bullish on XRP. I'm just saying, that's speculation. I haven't been able to confirm this, but it's coming from Forbes. Let's see what happens. On to the next one. We see Ripple partner D-Local from Uruguay that uses RippleNet has successfully raked in more than $617 million during its U.S. initial public offering and is listed on the NASDAQ. You guys, very bullish article that I'm going to touch on very briefly before we go on to the next. We know Ripple and D-Local are partners. D-Local just IPO'd, just like Coinbase just IPO'd. We know Ripple is going to IPO as soon as this SEC case is over with. On June 4th, Friday, Venus Day, remember that. Viernes, remember that. Official Twitter account of Ripple's client, D-Local, made an announcement that the company had started trading on the NASDAQ. A video was posted of the company team receiving the listing certificate from the exchange. And you can go watch this video. It's 43 seconds. I'm not going to bore you. But we know Friday marked a new beginning. We couldn't have done this without all of our amazing employees, past and present, clients, partners, friends, and families. Congratulations to the entire team. Proud to be hashtag 1D local. Very bullish, you guys. Very bullish partnership running on the interledger protocol for Ripple, allowing true global liquidity, on-demand liquidity for opportunity and expansion, and raking in $617 million. You guys, so bullish. On to the next one. We see James Rule XRP, hashtag XRP community, the role of blockchain and decentralization in the digital economy. Very bullish article that I want to touch base on real quick. The world keeps on changing and advancing because of technology. It has become quite convenient to communicate, travel, build, among many other things. If we look back over 21 years, technology has changed major sectors and created new businesses to supply infinite consumption to humankind. The world economy is ever inflated and must continue to do so for the next 100 years. There is a need to revolutionize the world economy, which is possible through blockchain technology, the greatest innovation we will ever witness in our lifetimes implemented. Remember that. According to an analysis conducted by PwC, it can boost global gross domestic product by 1.76 trillion by the next decade. We know blockchain technology was first described as an idea in 1991. Research scientists Stuart Haber and W. Scott Stornetta introduced time-stamping digital documents, I don't know how to pronounce that. I could say it earlier when I had help. I asked somebody. Computernally, sorry about that, so that they couldn't be tampered with or backdated. What is blockchain? It talks about in this. Pause the screen. Read it. I'm not going to go over that. How is blockchain connected to the digital economy? Pause it. Read it. I'm not going to go over that. What about cryptocurrencies? I'm not going to go over that. But what I am going to go over is what is the future of blockchain. With blockchains, decentralized digital platforms are purchasing, travel, renting, reselling, etc. should become abundant. The concept benefits not only the companies utilizing it, but also guarantees solid consumers by creating secure transactions. Blockchain technology is in the process of decentralizing the digital economy via cryptocurrencies and smart contracts. Of course, it can be used for creating records as well. In terms of data storage and the creation of web servers, it maximizes data security. It is under development in creating easier banking transactions as well. It can be utilized in healthcare, digital marketing, education, etc., all of the above and beyond. There's so much to life. While governments may question the legality of cryptocurrency, it can be denied that blockchain technology as a whole also interests them greatly. Blockchain can cast and tally votes and make the election process more accountable by being transparent. It has already permitted the management of political, legal, and judicial spheres. Blockchain can secure the defense, more importantly, the intelligence agencies through private distributed ledgers as well. So again, when they introduce that quantum voting system, you ever think we're going to experience anything like we've been experienced with this last election and these past elections? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just saying. It'll be tamper-proof, but I'll shut up because I'm just speaking conspiracy, right? Check yourself right now. Type in Google, bridge currency. Go and do it right now because there's only one. We know this. And what pops up, you guys? Boom! The interledger protocol. XRP is a bridge currency to all the world's money. The digital currency XRP acts as a bridge currency to other currencies. It does not discriminate between one fiat/cryptocurrency and another, and thus makes it easy for any currency to be exchanged for another. And you wonder why we so bullish. XRP gonna be able to dip its hands into any liquidity pool out there on the world today. All the damn money. Put a dent in the universe. We talking about opportunity and expansion, running off the Ripple Interledger Protocol with the X-Spring initiative, bringing on-demand liquidity, global liquidity, moving money around the world like we move information today. Micro payments, macro payments, partner with Spark Networks and the Flare Network Spark token, bringing decentralized finance and smart contracts that we just talked about. The only bridge currency, the only super currency, the only synthetic hegemonic currency allowing true interoperability. We've never known money. And it's environmentally friendly, efficient, sustainable, viable, cost-efficient, scalable, and it's instant. It's the future generation of currency, and you wonder why we so bullish. Come on now. Check yourself. On to the next one. We see you, David. Pump My Bags at XRP Hodl has tweeted out, what can you do with this image coming from David Schwartz on April 10th of this year, you guys, holding a well, we know what that is. Kalashnikov wants to shut down SWIFT and switch to digital currency. And you wonder why we so bullish. We're giving hints around the world what's going to happen. We waiting on life-changing wealth, that's all. We see that the firm that created the AK-47, the Angel King 47 assault rifle, wants to uncouple from SWIFT, International Payment Network, which is what we've utilized our entire lives, cash, the Federal Reserve note, SWIFT, which ain't SWIFT at all, by the way, and banking sector controlled payments and make use of digital currencies, presumably crypto in this case. And where you think they're going to go? What we would expect the banking system to do is switch to a non-banking system of settlements. Digital currencies are spoken about all the time. This is what we need very much. So very bullish. So very bullish. I'm going to share this article. Do your research. Go and read it. Remember, David Schwartz, it's not like he doesn't know. I'm pretty sure they've met with them. Non-disclosure agreements keep them from talking about which digital currency they're going to use. Probably the one running all these central bank digital currencies on that interledger protocol. And that walled garden they made the central banks, huh? I'll shut up. We see right here, I can picture Extra Vod's voice right now, you guys. Brad Garlinghouse wearing a palm tree necklace. Well, don't we know that sunny days are coming? Isn't that what Archilect told us with his palm tree message? Well, partnering with PayPal Mafia member Keith Rabios. Interesting, huh? Taisto wearing Doge to the moon. And that's, probably one of the world's most famous DJs, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I think he got the wrong t-shirt on, but it's okay. We see that the Palm Tree Crew launched in 2016. And its co-founders are Kygo and Miles Shear. And they started gifting these palm tree necklaces to their inner circle as a symbol of community formed over sunny days in paradise. And you wonder why we're so bullish. Because we know who's on the inside. Michael Arrington, Brad Garlinghouse, the etc. and the same. What are you talking about? We know these things. And Mr. Poole has already told us, you guys. What are you talking about? He told us last year. On 6/30 last year. To expect this. And you wonder why we so bullish. And you wonder why we so bullish. Come on now. What? We know the Palm Tree Crew. Michael Arrington and Brad Garlinghouse. Come on now. And you wonder why we so bullish. I mean, proof is in the pudding, you guys. Palm Tree Crew. I mean, don't you know about Palm Tree Crew? And don't you know that a palm tree is also called the Phoenix? Hey, where's that at? I had that. I know I got that pulled up. Oh, right there. Don't you know that the palm tree is also called a phoenix? The plant? It's a part of the palm family? Part of 14 species of palm trees? Come on now. XRP is called the Phoenix. You just saw Phoenix score 113 and beat the Lakers in Game 6. And you wonder why we so bullish. Remember what I told you about the number 113, the angel number. I'll pull that up at the end of the video in case you forgot. Once again, Elon Musk with a decoded tweet. And he says, don't kill what you hate, save what you love. Well, we know Save What You Love has matching numerology with XRP global currency. Isn't that the 4th or 5th time that he's tweeted out tweets like this? I'm pretty sure non-disclosure agreements keep him from talking about these things, but hey, what do I know? You know, I'm just probably speaking conspiracy, right? We're out here making life-changing wealth. Go on, join the crew. SEC versus Ripple judge could offer monetary sanctions if SEC remains uncooperative. SEC, a government agency, remaining uncooperative with Judge Netburn? The never-ending legal saga between the SEC and Ripple has had new development. Ripple Labs has filed a motion to compel the Securities and Exchange Commission, we know this, to turn over internal documents regarding cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and Ripple's XRP. Because how come Bitcoin and Ethereum, two China basically ran cryptocurrencies, have clarity in the US, but Ripple doesn't? And it's from San Francisco. I'm just wondering. The motion to compel the financial watchdog to hand over the documents follows a back and forth between the two parties and Judge Netburn. The SEC has been refusing to produce these records that they say they have, but they now say they don't have, despite Judge Netburn's insistence. She has told the plaintiff to turn the documents over not once, but twice already. But not a single document has been delivered. Well, let me tell you something. If they keep playing around, this case can be dismissed. Not saying that will give us the clarity we need for XRP out of this. But you mark my words, the SEC don't get they ducks in a row. I'm going to share this article on, do your research. Read it down below. With all that being said, you guys, download your Coinbase. Download your Coinbase account. Write down your password, your account name, your key phrases. Do your Coinbase Earn, where you can earn free cryptocurrency by watching a few videos and answering a few questions that they won't let you get wrong. And then download your Coinbase wallet. And these pages might not pull up. I ain't pulled them up in a long time. But download your Coinbase wallet, a secure app for your crypto, where you can store your crypto. All right? Don't keep it on Coinbase, the exchange. Don't keep it on BitTrue, the exchange. Download BitTrue, where you can sign up for the summer sensational giveaway still possibly. I don't know if you still can. Where you can buy cryptocurrency.